All right, Shalom, Makim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that sees his word in all true faith and sincerity. And yet today, I just want to tie this lesson, Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. And that's a quote from Lamentations 4 and 21, which I'm about to get right now. This Lamentations 4 and 21. It said, Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. And why did the Lord say that to a nation that he hates, man? You know, continuing on, it said, The cup also shall pass through unto thee, thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. See? He's telling these Edomites pretty much to live it up, man. Because pretty soon that cup is going to be passed on to them, man. That cup of slavery, man. And what these Edomites is going to have to go through, man, in the kingdom, hey, you better live it up, man. Because when the kingdom comes, it's going to be pure D hell, man. You know, because hey, the Lord loved us and He hated Esau, and just to pretty much simplify it, the Lord said He loved us, but look what happened in slavery, man. We were castrated, hung, mutilated. All these horrible things happened to us, but that was punishment from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you know, but we weren't all the way consumed. So how much more the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to do to these Edomites through us, man, when that time comes? Scripture says you're going to be rewarded double, you know, you're going to be rewarded double. So that's why we see these devils living it up. Matter of fact, because these elites know that that fate is sealed. Matter of fact, this is Wisdom of Solomon 2. I'm gonna start at the top and I'm gonna jump down. Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 1, except for the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not aright. Our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy. Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. So yeah, these devils know that they have a short time, and once they fall, pretty much, hey, that's gonna be it, man. Because they ain't gonna a deadly wound that was here before is not gonna be healed once again, man. This wound that the Lord had put on this place is not gonna be healed. Well, it said Babylon. Matter of fact, let's get that before I go back to that. Jeremiah, I think it's 51. Bear with me, I can see. Yeah, this is Jeremiah 51, and I start at verse 8. It says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the sky. So yeah, this place Babylon, which is America, is pretty much is on its deathbed, man. And this time, and these devils, they proud. They they got the Renaissance, the rebirth. They just pretty much think, that they're gonna come back once again, man. You see through all these moves like Independence Day, when the smoke clears, they're gonna still be here, such as the movie Mad Max, all these different movies. But guess what? The Lord is gonna totally make this place desolate, man. But this place is on a rapid decline. There's no returning from this place, America, man. I mean, once it goes down, that's when the kingdom of heaven is going to begin, man. See, these devils, they're gonna this is the last of the heathens to rule, man. You know, this is that set measure of time that's coming, that's going to be moving to that new age. So let's go to Wisdom of Solomon 2. And I jump down to verse 5. It says, For our time is a very shadow that passeth away, and after our end there is no returning, for it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again. See, it's a shadow, man. It's temperate, and that's what this place America is. It's a shadow that's passing by. We just passing by, man. See, when you on punishment, it's like the Edomites use time out. See, the Lord put us in time out right now, man. But guess what? Our iniquity is at an end, man. You know, our iniquity is at an end. So guess what? Us waking up lets the Edomites know that their time is up, man. You know. So it says, for our time is a very shadow that passeth away, and after her end there is no returning, for it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again. He go to point. It says, come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in you. And you see, they living it up, man, because they understand, you know, that that when they go down, hey, that's gonna be a wrap, man. And we gotta have spiritual powers on that first day of the put you devils in slavery, man, to keep you alive, man. Cause it's gonna be so much hell putting on you, man. It's gonna be so much hell put on you devils, man. See, you're gonna be rewarded double, man. It said, let us fill ourselves with costly wines and ointments, and let no flower of the spring pass us by. See? So they living it up. Matter of fact, let's continue on. It said, let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part of voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place, for this is our portion, and our lot is this. See? And that's what they're doing. And guess that's why the scripture said their works is going to be burned up too, man. Because these devils, they have different spots to, pretty much leave a footprint in, but all that's going to be burned up, man. See, the remembrance of an Edomite is going to be no more on the earth, man. It's going to be only the people that have seen an Edomite with their very own eyes will be able to pass down those stories, man, about an Edomite, you know. Because these devils, they about to go, man. But before they be totally exterminated, they're going to have to go through pure hell, man, you know. So this is Luke. Let's see. Let's see, bear with me. Let's see. Bear with me. What is it? 16. Yeah, so this is Luke. This is Luke 19, and I get to the point. Luke 16 and 22. And it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom, and the rich man also died and was buried. See, and it lets you know that it was that is when Esau time is up, it's going to be a transfer in powers, man. It's going to be a, 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 a transfer in rank. Because right now, Jake is the bottom of the totem pole, man, and Esau Edom is on the top, man. But as you see, it says when the beggar died, he was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. When you carried, you being lifted up, man. And it said, and the rich man died and was buried. So when he buried, he went into the grave, man. This devil, he is in a lower state now. That's hell, man. It said, and in hell he lifted up his eyes, being in torment, see Abraham afar off and Lazarus in his bosom. He cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. And guess what? That's not talking about hell, and he was in a trillion degrees of fire, man, and asking for a dip of water on his tongue. No, man. That's all the hell he catching, man. He was catching a lot of hell. Matter of fact, let's see if I can find something to prove that. Let's see. I think that's Job. Some chapter. Bear with me. Bear with me, Akim. Oh yeah, this is on Job 7:19. It says, how long wilt thou not depart from me, or let me alone till I swallow down my spittle? And that was Job pretty much crying out because he couldn't he was catching so much hell But he didn't just like he didn't get a chance to swallow his spit, man. He didn't catch no break, man. You know, he didn't catch no break, man. And that's how it is here in America. It's like it's pretty much it's a scary movie, man. It's a damn nightmare. It ain't it's like it never ends, man. You know. So we catching all this hell, but guess what? That's gonna happen to these Edomites, man. You know, when that cup is being passed on to them, they're gonna have to drink that cup twice, man. You know, and yeah, that was pretty much the point on that. Let's go to Jeremiah, the 49th chapter. Let's see, this Jeremiah 49, and in verse 12. It said, "For thus said the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunk it." See, because we weren't really wasn't supposed to drink the cup, but you know, prophecy had to be fulfilled, man. You know, and guess what? When we get into the kingdom, we're gonna appreciate it much, very much more, man. You know, because we was under the captivity of the bases of men. You know, the most base man, Esau, Edom, man. You know, it said, "And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it." Yeah, because these Edomites think they're gonna run off into the sunset, man. You know, they wanna they thinking they're gonna get away scot free, man. You know, but it's too much evidence. It's too much. There's too much evidence built up on these devils. We know who these Edomites are, man, and we crying out. We snitching on these Edomites to Yahweh Shem Shai, man. You know, it says verse 13, "For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord." See, Yahweh Shem Shai, because you can't go no higher than Yahweh Shem Shai, man. The Lord swore on Himself, man. You know, it said that, He live up to His words, man. It said that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. And what's talking about all them cities? Talking about America, man. Because that's what this place is known for, cities. You know? But you devils, hey man, live it up, man. Mess your credit cards out. Do you know how you devils get down. You know, buy you some more golden retrievers. Just live out your fantasy, man, because when the Lord returns, man, and shut this place down, man, that's gonna be it. You know? So I'm gonna read this back in Lamentations again, Lamentations 4:21. "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee, thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He would no more carry thee away into captivity." And see, that lets you know that this is the last captivity, man. I say Esau at the end of the word and Jacob the beginning of it that follow. See, this is the place where we're gonna get those new bodies at, man. I want a part of that number, man. Cause there ain't gonna be no reason for us to go into captivity and die, because we ain't gonna go off no more, man. This is where our bodies is gonna be changed in the twinkling of an eye, man. With the discretion of America, he said he's gonna make those cities a perpetual waste. He's gonna do that by the way of those missiles and the fire from the chariots, man. You know, it said he will visit thine iniquity, or daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So you devils, man, you have a lot to pay for, man. You know, and you thinking that uh how Jake is in a docile state, but the Lord left a remnant, man. And guess what? The 2/3 gonna go down with you devils. You know, they partly living it up with you to a certain extent, but you Edomites that is really living it up, man. Live it up, man. You at least, because you're gonna be the first ones to be picking up those bodies, man. You know, the Lord's gonna preserve you uh uh for you to pick up the bodies, man. The continual employment. Matter of fact, let's get that. I think that's Ezekiel 39, I believe. Bear with me. Bear with me, I can. Bear with me. Let's see. Type it up. Okay. Yeah, this is Ezekiel chapter 39. And I'll start at verse 12. Ezekiel 39 and 12. It said, "In 7 months shall the house of Israel be burying them, that they may cleanse the land." And guess what? Israel ain't gonna be touching nothing, man. See, because hey, you uh the other nations is gonna be our possession, man. You know, the other nations is gonna be our possession. So through our decree, we're gonna command them to bury those bodies, man. And it's gonna be the elites. It ain't gonna be the Joe Sis packs. They're gonna be put to death here in America. The Lord's gonna preserve these top devils, you know, and all these other nations to pretty much get their hands dirty, man. You know, these people that were born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Well, guess what? Now you want to pick up a damn shovel. You know, matter of fact, we might have you digging graves with your hands, man, till your damn fingers fall off, man. You know, it's verse 13 say, "Yeah, all the people of the land shall bury them, and it shall be to them a renowned day that I shall be glorified, saith the Lord." See, because because this how the Lord gonna name gonna be once again glorified through the discretion, man. You know, through the fame. That's how he's gonna get his fame once again. It's through the destruction, man. And it says, and they shall sever out men of continual employment, passing through the land to bury with the passengers those that remain upon the face of the earth, to cleanse it. After the end of 7 months shall they search. And yeah, that's how the earth is gonna get bigger too, because of all these dead bodies, man. You know, the earth is gonna get pretty much rejuvenated, man. You know, by those bodies, man. You know, but hey, you Edomites got a lot to pay for, man. But just live it up right now, man, because you know it's gonna be a long. Hey, them days gonna be long and drawn out, man. You know, so max your credit cards out. You know, buy you a new car. You know, put yourself in debt, man. Pretty much live it all the way up, man. Because once this place goes down, that's your ass, man. You know. So yeah, I can, man. I just hope that we edify. I'm gonna give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bashim outside, Bashim Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the elected Caesar Word on True Faith and Saturday. DTA and Bod Babal.